Claire from Scrappynerduk UK, and this is a bit of a weird video because it's an unboxing, but it's an unboxing of some stuff that I bought last year, and it's been sat in this box, and I've completely forgotten what I know what I ordered, but what each of the bits look like. So I thought, before I put this away, I'm going to go back through it and have another look at the stuff that I bought. And then I thought, do you know what, I might as well chuck the camera on and we can have a look at this together. So I ordered this from Hey Little Magpie, which is a scrapbooking papercraft store, online store in the UK. And when I saw the release from Simple Stories, that was the Disney themed ones last year, I jumped on it and I needed everything. So I know that's what's in this box, but for the life of me, I looked at it last year and I haven't looked at it again. And I think it was like mid last year as well. So let's have a look at what I actually ordered. Now, if you are a Disney fan, then this may be of interest to you. If you haven't seen it, I'm sure you would have done, but if you haven't seen it, then we'll take a closer look. But also, if you're not a Disney fan, there are things in here that would be relevant to travel trips as well. And I'll show you why. So let's open the box. I've already taken out the receipt and everything, because it's got my address details on, and it is a box chock full of goodies. So I'm going to get this all out. I'm going to try and organise it in a way that's going to be best to show you, and then we'll go through it. So let's go. Okay, this is going to feel great because I'm going through a few things in my room that need putting away, and they've just been stacked in a pile in the corner. So this is going to feel really good. So I'm going to be able to get this in. I use a Raskog cart for my Disney supplies, so I will be able to store these in my Raskog once I've done this little unboxing. So Simple Stories last year released, I think it was 5 different collections, and they were all themed around the Disney parks. And so they had Say Cheese Epic, Say Cheese Wild, Say Cheese Galaxy, Say Cheese Tinseltown, and Say Cheese Magic. So I think that was all of them. So the Epic one, I think, was mainly Epcot themed. So if you've been to Disney, you'll know in Florida, you'll know there are four main Disney parks, which are Epcot, Animal Kingdom, which I think Wild is based on, naturally. Then there is the Tinseltown, which would be Hollywood Studios. And there is Magic Kingdom, which would be the Say Cheese Magic. Now, I did notice there was a 5th collection that they released called Say Cheese Galaxy. And this is based around Star Wars. You can very clearly tell that. In Hollywood Studios, there is Galaxy's Edge. So this is perfect for photographs around that area. Now, I've not been back to Disney Florida since Galaxy's Edge has been opened, so I'm very excited to keep hold of these. I wanted to order them to make sure that I've got them for when I go back, and so yeah, I kept hold. I managed to order everything, and I'll keep hold of these until I'm ready to use them. So those are the 5 collections. So let me just move these out of the way. I just wanted to use these as an example for the 5 collections, because what I did was I looked at the they do them in the paper packs, the paper, and you can get them collection packs, or you can get them for each of the collections. However, it was more expensive to buy the paper pack than it was to buy the single sheets collectively. So I just bought the single sheets, and if there was anything that I wasn't too keen on, then I just didn't buy it. So here are the sheets. Now, this is quite a mammoth stack of paper, but we'll go through them very quickly. Let me just move the sticker sheets out of the way. So this one is from the Say Cheese Epic. So this is based around Epcot. Now, if you're not aware, Epcot is a park where it has a World Showcase section, and there are, I want to say 12 different countries represented, but I may be wrong. I think I'm a Disney expert, not so much. But there are many different countries represented in the World Showcase, and each paper in here, I think, ties into one of those as well. So, or most of them do. So this is the first one. So do they have names? They do. So this one's just called Epic. So it's got icons on there, such as the big golf ball. If you've been to Epcot, you'll know. The Skyliner, and just some other things that are, you know, relevant. But on the back of that, it's a really lovely blue, with the Mickey colours, the red, black and yellow stars. Then this is one of the countries that are in the World Showcase, which is Canada. So if you've ever been to Canada, and this is what I mean with regards to not using this necessarily as a Disney collection, because anything, actually everything on here, nothing is Disney related, nothing's Disney themed. On the back, it's just a buffalo check, buffalo plaid. So yeah, if you've been to Canada, you could use this as a great sheet to document your trip. Then there is a United Kingdom. Again, I don't think there's anything, no, there's nothing Disney themed on here. So again, if you're not from the UK, or even if you are from the UK and you've been to other places, you've been to London, that sort of thing, and you want to document it, this is great. Fish and chips, the bus, the London Eye, Big Ben, and then you've got the Tower, the Tower Bridge, sorry. And on the back, we have this other kind of check pattern as well. That's quite Scottish. Then we have France. And again, the French pavilion is represented. And then on the back, we have this blue and red and white stripe that makes my eyes go very funny, so I won't be using that side. Then we have Morocco. And my friend went to Morocco recently, and she's actually used this to document her trip there. And then we have this, is it called a damask pattern on the back? Then we have Japan. And I'm not too keen on the fish. I don't do fish, so I'll avoid using that one probably. But, oh, the back is beautiful. Almost like a cherry blossom. So that's Japan. Then we have America. We've got a map and the American flag and the typical food that you find over there. And the Liberty Bell. And then on the back, we have this funky pattern. Not too keen on that one. Then we have Italy, of course, pizza, Leaning Tower, the gondola, the flag, pasta, the scooter or the Vespa. And then on the back of that, again, I'm not too keen on that. It kind of looks like a picnic rug. Then we have Germany. And I love this with the big bratwurst sausage. And yeah, I think you get the flag. It must be you get the flag in every one by the looks of things. Guten Tag, pretzel, and then you got the lederhosen. And then, yeah, I'm not a fan of that pattern on the back either. So it's definitely going to be the cutter parts that I'm going to be using on most of these. And I want to do this where I've got photos from World Showcase, which I haven't documented from previous trips. So I am going to be cutting into these and doing pocket pages. So I do a mixture of 12 by 12 layouts and 12 by 12 pocket pages when I'm telling when I'm doing my Disney scrapbooks, because there just isn't enough room to do 12 by 12 layouts for a lot of the photos that I want to include in there. So then we've got China, and again the flag, the country name, panda, and then on the back, that's quite cute with the lanterns. I've got a really lovely lantern photo that would work with that as well. Then we have Norway, and this is the boat that this boat used to be a ride, but it's now the Frozen ride. But I suppose it's just iconic with Norway anyway. The Norwegian flag, and then you've got like the Fair Isle print, the houses, what is meant to be Olaf maybe, and then on the back of that we've kind of got that Fair Isle jumper print again. Then we have Mexico, and some fun, love this one with the little sombrero and the mustache. Taco, guacamole, mojito. And then on the back, it's like a piñata pattern, but again, too busy on my eyes, so it's definitely going to be these. Then I think we're moving into, I think that's all of the ones from the Epic one. Then we're moving into Tinseltown. I love this paper. This is going to be great for setting a scene with the curtains, especially with maybe a show, a photo of a show, maybe. Depends on what you can get, because you can't always take photos in the theatres. And then on the back of that, we've got a lovely star pattern, which is usable, whatever. But I'm certainly aiming to use the large print. Then we have this one here. This one's called Lights, Camera, Action. Sorry, this one's called It's Showtime, if you're looking for that paper. This one's called Lights, Camera, Action. So we have those, like the countdown reels. And then on the reverse of that, we have this Tone on Tone, which I absolutely love this. And it's got popcorn and director's chair, camera wheels, tickets, drinks, stars. So yeah, another fun paper. And I love the Tone on Tone because it's not too in your face, but it's getting those icons included. Then we have this one called Fun and Games. It's okay. It's just a stripe. Tone on Tone again. And this one is Toy Story themed. So we've got toys. Yay. Then we've got the little, is it the Ludo tokens, I think? So yeah, and the building blocks and the 3D glasses. So that's Toy Story theme. So I'm going to love using that one. This one's called Rock and Roll. And this is just a black background with some music notes in red, yellow and teal and blue. And then on the back of that, again, we've got a Tone on Tone. So I'm loving these Tone on Tones. And then this one is kind of themed to the Rock and Roller Coaster. So this should be fun to use. I know I've got photos left over from previous trips that I haven't documented. So I'm going to be using that. Then we come into, I think we've got some cutter parts here and so usable. So they're obviously not allowed to use the word Hollywood Studios. So they've called it Tinseltown Studios. The funnest railway ever. We have not been since Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Has been there, and so I'm gonna have to keep that for when we do go back, which I'm hoping once I've had some things sorted and my hip replaced, then I may be able to make it around the parks. At the minute I'm not able to do all the walking, so we're having to avoid going to Florida right now, but on the cards in the near future, hopefully. And then on the reverse of that, sorry, this one's called Elements 1. On the reverse of that, we've got another Tone on Tone with that blue star pattern, which is gorgeous. Then I should have got two of those really, because I think I would be likely to use both sides, but there we are. Then we have Tinseltown 2, which is more cut apart. I absolutely love this Etch-a-Sketcher. They've called it Etch-a-Memory. But this little Etch-a-Sketcher is so fun. You've got the hotel there for the Tower of Terror. Went on it once, I'll never do it again. And then the Toy Story one. And yeah, just some really fun, usable elements. And then we have a mini polka dot on the back, which is always fun to use. Then we are going into the Say Cheese Galaxy papers. So this one is called Lightspeed, and you wonder why. So yeah, that one's good to use. And then we have almost like a concrete floor tiles pattern on the back. Then we have this one here, which is called The Force. That's pretty cool. So I've got photos of when we met Kylo Ren. I can't think if we met anyone else. I know we're going to Disneyland Paris shortly in a few weeks, and I think there's a meet and greet for Darth Vader, which we've not done, so I think maybe I'll use some of these for that as well. And then that's the reverse of it, almost like a virus pattern. Then this one here is called Far Far Away, so it's that star pattern again but on a grey background. Then on the reverse we have these TIE fighters, I think they're called, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sure they're TIE fighters, and that's just grey on almost like a creamy background. It's not white, so nice subtle pattern. Then we have this one called, this one's called Space Fleet. So again, we've got a nice clear background, but we have got these X-wings. So you get me. We have got these X-wings that are flying around, I'm pretty sure, because I think they open up like an X. And then this kind of like a motherboard pattern on the back, which is pretty cool. And again, that really using that tone on tone, which I'm absolutely loving in these collections. Then we have Elements 1. Look at Mickey as Darth Vader. It's so cool. We've got the Death Star. Then we've got the lightsabers, and there's a bit in outside the Star Wars ride, Star Tours, that kind of looks like this, where it's greenery and there's an AT-AT and stuff there. So I think I think I'll be able to use that in some other photos that I've actually got already, even though, like I said, we've not been to Galaxy's Edge. And then on the reverse of that is just this red with an arrow pattern. Then we have Elements 2, and we've got some, oh, that's Han Solo and Princess Leia. And I think that's Chewie, and I think that must be Luke Skywalker. I can't remember. Tatooine, Hoth, one of those planets. R2-D2 and C-3PO. I just love these little elements. And we've got Space Wars up there. And on the back of that, we kind of got a radar that's tracking these TIE fighters, maybe. Pretty cool. Then we go into Seichi's Wild. So we have Wild Kingdom. How cool is this? I've got photos from when we did Kilimanjaro safaris many times, and I haven't scrapped. I've got so many Disney photos to scrap, so I've got no excuse. I've got some lovely new papers here. And look at this. How cool is this on the back as well, with these animal print border strips or border patterns. It's definitely going to be this side I want, though. Then we have this one called On Expedition. And in the, I think it's the Maharaja Jungle Trek, they have got like the prayer flags that are hanging in that bit where you walk through. This is going to be perfect for those photos. And then on the back we have this is it more like a Tunisian style maybe? So yeah, this one's called On Expedition. Then we have Jungle Memories, which is just a fun floral pattern. And on the back we have this wood grain, which is again fun. Then we have Wilderness Explorer. I want to do the Wilderness Explorer badge challenge thing, so I will plan to do that when I go back. If you don't know about it, you can go and pick up a little booklet, and then you kind of follow it around like a Wilderness Explorer, and then you can get stamps, I think, as you go along. So it's just a bit of extra fun to do when you're in Animal Kingdom. Yes, this one's called Wilderness Explorer, sorry, and then this has got little trees, tone on tone, in that orange on the back. Then we have Elements 1. Oh, some really fun river rapids. And you've got Russell's outfit. You've got, look at the little hat with the Mickey ear. Jungle Expedition. Then you've got the Yeti for Expedition Everest. Yeah, so I just love all of this. And again, we've got a tone on the back there with a load of different animals. So cute. Then we've got Elements 2. We've got, oh, this is cool. Exploration Trail, Dino Bones. So that is no longer there. The dinosaur bit has now been closed and being absolutely dismantled, and new stuff is going in there. So this will be quite cool to document the photos where we're in the Dino Land bit. And then on the back of that, we just have this red on white pattern. Then we go into Seichi's Magic. So this is mainly Magic Kingdom themed. I think it'd be quite generic actually, but I say it's Magic Kingdom themed, but this is more, I think this would be more Disneyland California, because they've got they've got Pixar Pier with the Incredicoaster, and also the wheel. I can't think what it's called. But they don't have this in Florida. So I think this is potentially aimed more, we'll see, mainly aimed more at California. But this one is called My Happy Place for obvious reasons. We've got the castle, black background. Whether I'd want to keep it on a black background, I'm not sure, but equally I do love that dotty side as well. Then we have Best Day Ever. I love these circles. And you can actually fill in these things, which says here for, and then a space for you to add something. The most magical, celebrating, dreaming of, photo op. So you could add an embellishment. You could add a written word. You could add some alpha stickers. You could put anything in those, but I think that'd be quite fun to cut those out and kind of make a layout out of them where you add in your own words for each of them. And then on the back of that, we just have this dotty pattern, mainly blacks, but then there's also a few coloured dots throughout as well. And then we have this one here. I love the fact that this is the half of the Mickey head already on a printed background. It's half of the work is already done for you. I'm setting this up in terms of a layout. This one's called Oh Boy. Again, loving that tone on tone. Oh, should have got two of these. This one just has magic repeated in script on the back. Again, love that paper. but this is calling to me. Oh, goodness me, I didn't even realise. So this is going to be a double layout. Look at that. They line up perfectly as well. One side's the stars, one side's the hearts. So I'll find a couple of photos, one of James, my husband, one of me, and maybe scrap these as a double layout. That could be super fun. Oh, look at the back. I might have to go and pick up a few more of these papers because I do like both sides of these, and I do definitely want to do that double layout with these on for sure. So this one is called Yoo-Hoo. Then we've got Hello Magic. And it's like that dotty background on the other paper. Where is it? That one, look. So if you were going to do a double page layout, actually, you could utilise both of these. But it's got those speech bubbles in as well. And on the back, I love this pattern. I love the colours in this stripe. This one is called Hello Magic, if I didn't say that. Then we've got Here We Go. And we've got this blue with the bigger polka dots on. And then we have a yellow and a white stripe. Then we have See You Soon with all of these like confetti streamers on the blue. And then again, this one's, you know, it's halfway set up for you. You've got almost a title ready. And then you've got the rest of this to fill with your photos and your journaling and your embellishments. This one called See You Soon, sorry if I didn't say that. So again, fun pattern, not sure which side I'd want to use on that. Then we have tag elements. I love the tag sheets that say that Simple Stories do. One of the sides always has an icon or a pattern or a sentiment. I love that. Hold on to your shorts. And then on the back of it, the tags are blanks. You can actually use them either side for journaling. And I love the fact that they add a pattern onto the top of each tag as well. So they are so useful and versatile. Then we have journal elements. So these are designed for you to add journaling on and add that onto your layout. Some nice little bits and bobs there that you can cut out. If that's not taking your fancy, then on the back we have a mini polka dot pattern. Then we have the 3x4 elements. Again, loads of usable little things in there. I don't always use the 3x4 as it is. So for instance, I might just cut the Mickey head out. I might trim something down to make it smaller and then remount it on something else. I might just cut the camera out and use that. I might just cut the Hello Magic out. So I don't always feel like I need to use the 3x4 as a 3x4. And then we have this stripy pattern on the back. Not so keen on that, but definitely these elements. And then we have 2x2 and the 4x4 elements. Loving all of this. Here for magic. I'd want to put the magic. Big smiles, and we've got Mickey's shorts. We've got popcorn and a pretzel. The castle. Yeah, so just some really useful items. Then on the back we have this red and pink dotty pattern. And then this is the last one. So we have the 4x6 elements from the Magic collection again. And Happiest Place Ever, Magic Memories, All Smiles. So these are all the 4x6s. And then on the back we have this blue on a teal turquoise, blue stars, sorry, on a teal turquoise background. So absolutely chocked full of papers now that I have no reason to not be able to get on with scrapping my Disney photos. So stay tuned for Disney layouts. They will be coming because I need to get through so many photos. And yeah, really in my trying to get back in my scrapping vibe. So this is definitely going to help. So those are all the papers. I'm going to move those to one side. I'm going to bring back in those sticker sheets. We're just going to have a brief look at these again. So yeah, this one is the magic one. And you will find that the elements that are on here are the same as what some of the elements that you find in the papers. What I love about the Simple Stories sticker sheets is they do tend to add the extra little bits in where they can. So you'll always find little hearts, sometimes stars as well. I love the bunch of word stickers. I use them all the time. And then the border strip. I love all these elements that they add in. So we've got the Say Cheese Magic. Then we've got the Say Cheese Tinseltown, which is based on Hollywood Studios. We've got the Toy Story elements with the cowboy. We've got the Tower of Terror. We've got the Rock and Roller Coaster. We've got like Oscar thing. And then we've got the cameras. Just a load of things. Again, all of those stickers and the border strip at the bottom. Then we have the Say Cheese Wild for Animal Kingdom. I love the giraffe. I just love all of these animals on here. We've got a little meerkat, a little parrot. We've got River Rapids. We've got a sticker up here for Expedition Everest as well. Wild, all of the little word stickers, and then also that border strip again. Then we have Say Cheese Epic. Now, last year there was a spelling error. Where was, oh, it was here, look. I'm not sure that who was double checking this, but that's definitely not how you spell Morocco. Morocco. They have been notified, say simple stories. But yeah, that's obviously not going to be used because that is not the correct spelling. So, but you know, things happen. Oh, but I love, look at this. So for Test Track, one of the rides there, they've got the little cars as well. And yeah, just love it. Love it, love it, love it. And then the last one is, like I said, the Galaxy one for when we go to Galaxy's Edge. It does say Space Tours there. Their ride is called Star Tours, but I will happily use that when we go to when we go anywhere else on Star Tours as well. I'm calling it Space Tours. So those are the sticker sheets. Now I also bought, I can't remember whether I got all of the embellishments or not. Let me double check. We'll see. So I got the 6x8 paper pad, and you get 24 papers. Now, I'm unsure whether I'm going to be doing a 6x8 album for any of my trips. Usually I don't do that if it's a short trip, and Florida's normally 2 or 3 weeks we go for. So if I'm using these, I'll usually use them in a 6x8 album. Having said that, I have used them throughout normal 12x12s as well, but I might well use some of this for our, like I said, our upcoming trip to Disneyland. So Happiness Starts Here, a great opening page to be able to use that. Oh, they are, I hate this where it falls out. They are double-sided. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it this way so it doesn't all fall out, just making sure it's in shot. So we have a castle and some stripey. Oh, we've got that paper repeated there that says magic, but the print isn't as nice as it is on that 12x12. Same as this. The print definitely isn't as nice as what they are on the 12x12 papers. Magic Memories. There's some more 3x4 cutter parts in there, and then it repeats. So you get two, excuse me, you get two of the same by the looks of things. 24 double-sided sheets, including 4 designer prints and 2 3x4 greeting card element sheets. Okay, so that's the 3x4, the 6x8 paper. Then I also picked up the sticker book as well. And I think this was only available in, it was just Say Cheese Magic. There wasn't like a sticker book for each of the collections. So they all each had their own sticker sheet. And then there was just this one sticker book from memory that was available. I've got a feeling that I might have bought everything that was in stock. Okay, so then this one here, hopefully these aren't all going to fall out. So these are like your paper-based stickers. These aren't on, these aren't cardstock stickers. These are paper. There's some ones that you can use in your planner as well. Quite like those ones. Banners. There's a tile alphabet. There's some of those speech bubbles from the paper. Oh, look at those. That's the same as what's on the paper as well. Those are fun. And then we have a sheet of the little word stickers. And then these are great for title builders as well. And then, oh, I love these as well. So they're like the airport signs, the old airport signs. And then a sheet of circle stickers as well. So that is the 12, you get 12 sheets in there. Then I got, let me just see if I did get all of the ephemera packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I did. So I got the, I'm not going to open these because this video is already going to be massively long, but I'm going to bring this up so you can take a look at it. So there are 55 die cut pieces in this pack. Again, it's going to be along the lines of what you've seen in the papers and the stickers and the other embellishments so far. So then we have Tinseltown, and this one is 53 pieces. Again, very similar to what we've already seen. Then we have this one. This is the Galaxy, 49 pieces. And then we have Epic, and this one is 57 pieces. And then we have Magic, which is 62 pieces. Again, those circle elements. Love that. Definitely going to make like a circle themed layout with those. Then I picked up the frames, and again, it was just the Say Cheese Magic. So I can get these out, so I've just got one pack of these. I love the frames from Simple Stories. They are lovely and thin. I think I've bent some of these. These are lovely and thin, and so they don't add much bulk to your layout, and they're great to include in 6x8 albums too. So we have this one, and again, it just all matches the papers and the collection. Oh, look at that one. Oh, I love this one. Absolutely love that. So they're just an extra embellishment, a bit, you know, an extra bit of fun to add to your layout, or certainly into your smaller mini albums. And then the final thing that I got, and these are my favourites, so I did leave these to last, are the foam stickers. I love companies that bring out foam stickers, not chipboard stickers, and the Simple Stories ones are always brilliant. So this one is from Magic. Look at these. I love them all. I just wish there were more of them. I wish that companies, I know that they try on the sticker sheets, add little stars and stuff in where they can. I just wish they could add some more little bits and bobs, but hey, I love them anyway. So this one is from the Magic collection, and these are the main colours, and it's quite nice that in this we've got the inclusion of this turquoise as well, because I know a lot of the Disney collections are that red, black and yellow, which these are as well, but we've got the added bit of pink, added bit of teal, turquoise in there, so loving that. Then we've got the Galaxy ones. I think these are so fun with the lightsabers. Space Tours, we've got the spaceship Earth, not spaceship Earth, we've got the Death Star. And I just love all of these as well. Me and my husband my husband's a massive Star Wars fan. We were trying to figure out who the characters were on these. I think we managed to find them all. Then we've got this for the Say Cheese Wild Safari, Wild Kingdom. Again, lovely, great title builders. This one that says animals and all that print, love that. We've got the Yeti, just brilliant. Then we've got this one here, which is Epic, which is the Epcot themed one. Testing the Track, it's called Test Track. Soaring, the ride's called, and that's called Let's Soar. We haven't been on the Skyliner yet. We have been on the monorail. So, and I love all these little, look at these star clusters. Love them. Love them. Food, I think that's for Food and Wine Festival, or it will work with any food photos. And then I just love what they've done with this, with all the little icons that you can pair up with the different countries from the World Showcase. Just absolutely brilliant. It's more than that. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 they've done on there. I'm sure there's countries missing. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just imagining it. But there we are. And then the last one is Tinseltown, which I think is fun for any sort of glitz and glamour layout you might be making. If you've been to like an awards party, or if you've been to Hollywood, anything like that, this would be really fun to been to a concert. This would be really fun to include that as well. Or if you've got photos of the kids with toys, these are really fun to include as well. So just absolutely over the moon with these collections, and they've done such an amazing job. So I'm so pleased that I've got all of this. Now I get the happiness of being able to store it all away and get rid of the box that has been sat in the corner of my desk staring at me. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this little unboxing video. I thought it might be worthwhile since it's been there quite a while, and it's been nice to go back over and actually remind myself what I bought and what you get in each of them. And if you are a Disney lover, or even if you're not a Disney lover, some of the things in here I'm sure may well still be available to be able to pick up anyway. So I thank you very much for joining me for today's video. I am trying to get some stuff filmed ahead so I can get some more videos out for you guys, but just with appointments and stuff at the moment and everything seems very crazy, so I'm trying my best, so bear with me whilst I kind of navigate everything and try and find my new normal, my new routine, my end, and the videos will definitely be following for you, whole sorts of unboxings and haul videos and organisation videos and process videos and all sorts. I've got all sorts planned. So again, thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed today's video, as always, it really helps me if you give the video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you are new to my channel, and I'll see you all again in the next video. Bye guys.